The story behind Austpac is we're an ASX listed company. APG is our code. We've been listed since 1986, but in 1994 we concentrated and focused the company on developing two technologies. One for recycling waste from the iron and steel industry, and a second that makes very high grade synrutile that makes feedstock for the titanium metal manufacturer. In 2010, Kronos International, a titanium dioxide pigment company, recognised the potential for our processes to recycle waste from their pigment plants, and they provided us with $12.5 million going forward, which has enabled us to go forward with our Newcastle Iron Recovery Project. Our iron recovery process is patented technology. It's the only process that can produce two saleable products from iron and steel waste, and therefore we're in a unique position to offer this technology to the world steel industry. Well, I'm the Managing Director, and I'm supported by a small but effective board comprising Terry Cuthbertson, the Chairman, Non-Executive Chairman, and Non-Executive Director Rob Harrison. The Newcastle team comprises 11 engineers and technicians, led by John Winter, who's our General Manager, Technology and Project Development. John's got a lot of experience, very innovative young chemical engineer. He's developed the processes, or invented the processes that we've patented, and he's recognised as a world expert in some of the technologies we use, like fluid bed roasting. Well, the agreements with Kronos that has allowed us to start the project, and more recently two agreements, one with Orient Zirconic, one that gave us funds so that they could look at the application for our recycling technologies in China, and more particularly the sale of an exploration license in Victoria for $7.5 million that provides us the sufficient funds to complete the project at Newcastle. Two key transactions of recent times was last August, the agreements with Orient Zirconic, one being to take an above market placement to access the technology so they could look for opportunities in China, and more importantly the funds from the sale of the mineral deposit allows us to complete the plant. We completely focused on the Newcastle plant, the Newcastle project. Construction will continue through the first half. Commissioning will start late in that half, and then in the second half production will start, and of course sales of high-grade iron and strong acid will start generating revenue for the company and for its shareholders. The Newcastle plant will produce around 18,000 tonnes of iron, high quality iron, and 18,000 tonnes of hydrochloric acid per year. And we estimate that'll produce a profit of around $7 million a year. That's the first cash flow the company, significant cash flow the company's produced in its long history. That plant will also act as a reference site for the world steel industry. We've already had indications of interest from two steel makers, both of whom are interested in licensing the technology, one who wants to replace an old acid plant that's falling down, and the other that wants to process a huge waste dump of contaminated iron oxides. The reference site of the plant will of course allow us to take our technology to the world. This is a chance to participate in the commercialisation of a new technology, a technology that certainly is applicable to many companies as they try and maintain their environmental sustainability, and also the fact that next year we'll start generating some cash flow for the company and for our shareholders. I think it's an ideal time, no time like the present. On our website, which is auspacresources.com, or through the ASX, code APG, or call the office. We're happy to talk to anyone interested in the company. There's no time like the present to join the ride.